What year is it? I got a big announcement to make. Keemstar, good. h3h3, bad. Okay, but in all seriousness, I know back then, on my old channel, I made a video that initially I wasn't very proud of because I actually forgot what my video was. It was detailing about my thoughts on, that had, I think it was Leafy against h3h3. I mean, back then I thought the debacle was kind of dumb. He made a video about some odd guy, but it turns out this odd guy, he had a condition. I think it was autism or Asperger's? I don't remember what it was in particular, but because of that, it was really the focal point of h3h3's argument, I think it was. I'm just gonna rehash the same argument that I made in that video back then. The info that they have on Keemstar is outdated. It's about I'm Asian and I can't even do maths! It's 6 years old, too late. It's kind of weird to know, like, even back then, there was huge beef with Keemstar, and he paid for it in subs and everything. He got divine retribution, but he must be like a SCP or something, because he gets his subs back. If there's any drama retaining to him, he'll always get rebounded for it. One of my main points I'd like to say is basically what I said in the Leafy video. Where were you when something happened? I think in that one, the fallacy I kind of used was, where were you when Christian or Justin RPG, as weird as they are, where were you when they were getting trolled the shit out of? I feel like Ethan kind of picked this video, because Leafy has been making all these videos targeting all these people. Did I watch them? Yes. Was I a fan of Leafy? No. Wow, someone who watches and subscribes to their channel, not a fan of their content? Whoa, that's so weird. Where were you when all these, like, other people that were still getting picked on by their, I mean, I know the Krishan thing has died down considerably. I think by 2016, the last thing that happened was when Christian became Christina Westland Chandler. I hope I'm getting their new name right.
Don't call anybody.
I know Justin RPG, he's still doing his things. Apparently he's very active on Facebook and making a lot of posts, and all I say is, it's enough internet for me today. The more I kind of reflect on the drama back then when Ethan was really going towards Leafy, he did plenty of videos poking fun at, like, children and just weird people, and it wasn't just this guy who had special condition, it was also the Mr. Black Darkness guy too. When that drama unfolded, where was Ethan then? This guy was getting harassed by Leafy's fans. And to address skeletons in the closet, no, I did not go after these people or bombed any of their videos. As a matter of fact, I just watched the video. By the end of the day, I'm like, oh, okay, and then I'll go watch, like, someone better, like Pyrocenical, or maybe an h3h3 video if I wanted to. But I feel like that video was specifically cherry-picked because I think this guy probably has, like, a good following on Reddit and started to make a big issue of it. And number two, the guy actually made a video begging Leafy, listen, your fans have to do something because they're attacking my channel. I'm not trying to delegitimize his suffering. I know it was a terrible thing. I'm very bad with words. By the end of the day, what Leafy did was bad. It's so weird because out of everyone that he poked fun of, it had to be someone who had a disability. You know, these people could literally, you know, legitimately have problems, and you just wait until some autistic kid gets picked on? That's the drama that happened. That's the video that I made it on. I know that he's since unlisted it, and that's basically me beating a dead horse for like half the video. I guess Keem's gonna finally get criticized, but it's just 3-4 years too late now. I'm so confused because Keemstar got flack. Who who was the one that made like the very first complaint against him? I really don't remember. I know the people that I was following at the time, No Effers, Pyrocynical, and I think even Leafy went against Keemstar, and the Content Cop came after. Keem, he would just dig himself further and further and further. And once that Content Cop came out, everybody kicked him. Kicking the everlasting life out of him. I will admit, it was fun to see this kind of debacle go to this, because this guy who has caused so much torment was finally getting what he deserved. I said it in the beginning of the video, because I am woman. I must repeat jokes because that's how I find funny, but he might be some sort of otherworldly being or something, because he always rebounds back somehow. He gets into the controversy, he gets his following back. Once controversy blows over, he gets his following back. There's just something weird about it. I don't know. The points that Ethan makes are legitimate, but what he conveniently leaves out is the backlash and aftermath that Keemstar got. The way how he kind of structures the video is just more like, oh, you see that guy? He did bad thing, and you know what? He got away with it. As someone who has been there when these, atomic bombs, times change. I know it was kind of pointed out with the old guy that was accused of being a pedophile. I saw clips of him praising Keemstar and constantly tagging him, and then the Augie RFC podcast, I think it was Bowblacks, he said that the RuneScape guy had been harassing Keem and constantly blamed him on Keemstar, which is why Keemstar outbursted at him. As Capos pointed out in his video, in March of last year, he said thank you to Keemstar. It's kind of funny because the clip that h3h3 has played, I've seen it before. Ethan is not the first one to say it. When I saw it for the very first time back in 2016, he got an influx of followers, the RuneScape guy, after they found out that Keem accused him of being a pedo. King got flack for it. He got criticisms. I have to be careful with my words because one small step and my channel goes bye-bye. So I'm gonna tiptoe around and say Etika has a really big segment in h3h3's video, but he does leave out vital information. It's as if he was never there around the time when this stuff was going down. I'll say this, it wasn't just Keemstar who thought that this man was joking around. This guy runs a drama channel. Why are you trusting him like a real news source? Like I said, most of this is outdated information. Most of the points he's either taken back or he's already gotten flack for. I'm not trying to put myself as the holy messiah, but I mean, I followed Ethan back when he was still doing reaction videos. I've never actually followed Keemstar. He's kind of there in the background. Sometimes he'll say some good things, and sometimes he'll just kind of delete that, sir. And I remember when h3h3 didn't want to give Pyrocynical a platform, and he kind of turned out to be like a mega snake back then. He hasn't apologized for the Pro Jared controversy. Anytime you go after Ethan, it's usually his fans that dislike bomb the video. It doesn't even matter if they've even watched the video or not. This whole entire drama, I think, is just dumb. Had it been 2016, I think that probably would have been the best time for Ethan to release this video, to be honest. I do not like how he used classical music. I mean, can you use it? Of course you can. But the way how he uses it, it's so pretentious. And honestly, I don't like that. It's supposed to be like a poetic death of Keemstar. Could you get any more Reddit tier with that kind of stuff? Something that also bugs me too is Content Nuke. It's supposed to be on par with Content Cop. He's the successor. But is he really though? I wouldn't say so. At least with Content Cop, some of the evidence that iDubbbz has, there was more recent information. But for Ethan's case, like I said, a lot of the points have been repeated over and over and over again. I don't know. I mean, I kind of came off with a better impression with Keemstar's video because the fact that he's owning up to everything. Listen, okay? To those who say that Keemstar never got flack for what he did, you were either never there on Twitter in 2016, or you knew about this and you didn't say anything, or you just conveniently lost your memory because he got what he deserved back then. What do I think about this drama personally? I think, Ethan, you should have intervened all those years ago if he struck a nerve with you. Why did he go after him now? You kinda have messed up if you've made me sympathize for a bully, but it's like bully against bully, so there's no real winning here. Ethan's doing this because he knows it's an easy fight to win. It's not like Gokunaru. He does not have the balls to pick apart the Gokunaru video. Please, please, Ethan. If you want to sound more legitimate, forget about Keem. Please, respond to the Gokunaru video.